Quote me as saying I was misquoted. Oscar
Censorship always defeats its own purpose, for it creates in the end a kind of society that is incapable of exercising real discretion. Joseph Henry
Did you ever
Jackson.
hear someone say, that work had better been banned, because I might read it and it might be damaging to me? Here,
You can cage the singer, but not the song. How spell?
I never knew a girl who was ruined by a book. Nadine Gordon.
Censorship is a ban on the imagination that affects the individuals who suffer it.
The aim and end of our institution is this, that we may think what we like and say what we think. Salman Rushdie.
Censors tend to do only what psychotics do. They confuse reality with illusion. David Cronin.
Assassination is the extreme form of censorship. Metternich.
Art tongue-tied by authority, Voltaire. When truth is no longer free, freedom is no longer race. The truths of police are the truths of today. Shakespeare.
Quote me as saying
Censorship always defeats its own purpose, for it creates in the end a society that is incapable of exercising real discretion. Free speech is life itself. Free speech is life itself.
Free speech is life itself.
He said, well, I have some bad news. Your film got an NC-17 rating. And I was like, great, because, all of my favorite movies are NC-17, because, that used to be X. And, well, my producer said, no, that's not a good thing. And I asked why, and he said, well, because the studio won't release your movie if you have an NC-17 rating. I was so floored to have worked so hard past all the obstacles of having no money and having people tell me that you can't make a movie like this. It doesn't make any sense. And then to have the audiences love it at that point. And then this unknown board just doesn't even let me have a meeting with them. It was like being put in a system where I was like, wait, hold on, this isn't right, let me talk to you. So I talked to my lawyer. I said, well, what were the counts? What were the problems? And he said, well, there's 3. Okay, what were they? Well, after Brandon goes down on Lana, he wipes the cum from his face. I said, well, what's the problem? And he said, well, I don't really know, but that's offensive. And I say, okay, so I shoot Brandon in the head, and all these other things happen to him that are fundamentally okay, but this, there's a problem with that. Yeah, there is. Well, is there anyone I can talk to about it? No. Is there anyone I can call? No. Okay, what's the second one? The anal rape. Well, that's absolutely integral to my movie, and I'm not changing it. So what's the third one? The third one is, Lana's orgasm is too long. And I just can't, whoever got hurt by a long orgasm? And he looked at me and he said, well, I don't know, it's just offensive. Kimberly Pierce, director of Boys Don't Cry, commenting on the MPAA.
Oh, wow.
The Diary of Anne Frank.
2 depressing homosexual tendencies.
Well, I don't know
Banned.
that. Lover.
Use of inappropriate language, and the mean-spirited ringleader is not punished for her cruelty.
Well, I think that's just
Banned.
Okay. Harriet the Spy.
Teaches children to lie, spy, talk back, and curse.
It's a story.
Banned.
A Light in the Attic.
A suggestive illustration that encourages children to break dishes so they won't have to dry them.
Wow.
Encourages children.
Banned.
Sylvester and the Magic Pebble.
There is a depiction of the characters as animals, and the police are represented as pigs.
But that's just part of the
Banned.
Wow.
Huck Finn.
Excessive use of the N-word.
But that's part of the period.
Banned.
Harry Potter.
Use of witchcraft, and the fear that fantasy and reality could become confusing for children.
But it's fantasy.
Banned.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Depicts children disrespecting parental authority and creates a misleading reality.
But children do
Banned.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Use of profanity and racial slurs.
But I just told
Banned.
you that's Goosebumps.
It's too scary for children, and there is no separation of fantasy and reality. Banned. 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 Banned.
Art is a catalyst for the artist's impressions of the world.
Art is a mirror into the soul of the creator.
The purpose of art is to wash the dust of daily life off our souls.
Art is expression. It's freedom, it's love. Art is truth.
Art is harmony parallel with nature.
Art creates an ideological shift, specifically directed at social, political, and religious change.
The term violent radicalization, as defined by the Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act of 2007, Subtitle J, Section 899A2, the process of adopting or promoting an extremist belief system for the purpose of facilitating ideologically based change toward political, religious, or social advancement.